Did you know that Alisoft made BL games? Well, you do now. Hello, welcome back to P-Storm. I am Pluvius Lilon, and today we're playing His Royal Highness Lv1 by Alice Blue, which is a BL-focused subsidiary of Alisoft. Now, this is going to be my first time playing this game. It is a totally unspoiled playthrough. I know literally nothing about it. I don't know anything about the story. I don't know anything about the characters. All I know is that the adult content is completely optional. So no age restriction on this one. Yay! But, I guess we'll view the prologue. We should be safe now. That's what the swordsman thought, but then the ground suddenly collapsed beneath his feet. What? No way! The mage managed to grab his hand just in time. The swordsman dangled freely in the air. Kerplunk! The sound of a chunk of the tile hitting the bottom echoed far, far below him. This is terrible. Indeed it was. The mage tried with all her might to pull up her brother's body, but her delicate arms couldn't do the job. At this rate, my sister will be dragged down as well. Thinking that, the swordsman used his left hand to try and peel the mage's fingers off his wrist. But if he does that, he's gonna fall. Naturally, the mage had no intention of letting go. However, she was no match for her brother's strength. He managed to pry off the last of her fingers and flipped upside down, tumbling headfirst into the abyss. Ah! As he plummeted toward the bottom, he opened his eyes to take one last look at the ground before the inevitable impact. But then, a blinding white light flooded the chasm. What? Next thing he knew, the swordsman had plopped down softly onto the floor, safe and sound. But wait, 'twas not the floor he landed on at all. Instead, there was a buoyant phantom beast at his feet. Lucius! Yes, at the bottom of the pit was Lucius, who had been presumed dead, waiting to come to our hero's rescue by summoning a familiar spirit. Awesome! His companions were stunned by this turn of events, of course. To them, Lucius had this to say. Well met. It's been a long time. Shall we continue on our journey? There's a sealed door ahead, I gather. Wow, he's so cool! Yes, that he is. As for what happens next, you'll have to wait till tomorrow to find out. Aw, seriously? It's already quite late. If you stay up past your bedtime, you won't become a hero like the great Lucius, Your Highness. Okay. I'll go to sleep. Good night, Celeste. Sweet dreams, Your Highness. Tell me more of the story tomorrow, okay? I will. Provided you remain on your best behavior. Promise? Promise. Promise? Promise. Promise. The Kingdom of Lukios is a small country in the Free Cities Alliance. This agricultural nation, though lacking in mineral wealth, is blessed with a vast abundance of fertile farmland. It has been governed under a monarchical system since its foundation 600 years ago. The royal family is descended from the leader of the adventuring party said to have slain the fallen angel Vulnerus, which made the land its nest before the country was established. An innate gift for the handling of phantom beasts runs in their veins. Throughout history, Lukios' kings have undergone rigorous training to hone this rare talent before taking the throne. Their abilities are so fearsome that they can summon more than 2,000 familiars in a 12-hour span and during the— what the heck? And there you have it. Sheesh. Can you believe what they wrote about us in here? I know, I didn't get to read a thing. Oh, shame on you, Your Highness. Leisure reading in the midst of official business? You ought to know better. Don't burst a blood vessel. It's just a sightseeing guide. Plus, Father's doing all the actual work. I'm only supposed to stand back and observe. Unacceptable. You're setting a poor example for your subjects. Hand that over. It's confiscated. fine, whatever. But check out this part here, Celeste. They wrote about our country. I will do no such thing. I'm on duty. Apparently our kingdom is the third best spot in the continent for a relaxing nap. The entire kingdom. I know we aren't the most spacious of places, but seriously? By the way, number 2 is the garden of this 5-star hotel, and number 1 is the Peach Blossom Spring. You aren't even listening, are you? Anyhow, that sounds like an honor to me. You think naps are an honor? Where's the excitement, the drama? My ancestors are rolling in their graves right now. We've preserved the peace. We've preserved the peace that our nation's founder, His late Majesty King Lucius, worked to secure for us. I imagine they're resting quite soundly. But there has to be a better way to use our phantom beast than this. Was all that time father and brother dedicated to training just to pick fruits and veggies once a year? Same goes for our dungeons. All those storied labyrinths full of wonder, shuttered and collecting mildew for who knows how long. You gotta admit, it's a terrible waste. A waste of what exactly? Respectfully, Your Highness, you're putting adventuring on far too high a pedestal based off nothing but your own fantasies. You need to get your head out of the clouds. Hey, so what if I'm idealizing it? If there were any adventures to be had in this podunk, I'd have given it a real shot a long time ago. Fantasies are all I've got. Oh, why in the world did they seal off those perfectly good dungeons full of perils unknown? I'd say it was because of all the perils, but what do I know? Personally, I think we're squandering a precious resource. Think of all the valuable items in there. The local economy would benefit from adventurers flooding in. Well, now that's funny. The gentleman who sought an audience with Father earlier said precisely the same thing. Oh, sister. Princess Lineria. Hush. Hush, I say. Hush? Not a P-E-E-P about the G-U-I-L-D. Not a peep about the guild? Oh, oopsie, I completely forgot. Guild? Ah! Well, hold on. First, who is this man Father spoke with? And Celeste, you can't wiggle your way out of this one. I know what I heard, and I'm not gonna forget it. Ugh. Halt at once, Your Highness. Just where do you think you're going? Mind your own business. You know, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, Celeste. Who do you think you are, leaving me out of the loop like that? Well, look, that was... No one was going to tell me that someone petitioned Father to open an adventurers guild in this town? A guild. A guild. The gathering place of heroes of all stripes. Battle-hardened warriors and enigmatic mages convene against beleaguered townies to help them with their monster troubles. There's no better catalyst for a blood-pumping adventure to start. Finally, this humdrum country's going to see a little action. His Majesty still has to sign off on the proposal, you know. Details. Anyhow, today's the day the petitioner is coming by, isn't it? I was going to peek at the proceedings. Your Highness, how deplorable. Put a sock in it. I'm going to walk in and watch from the entryway. It's not like I'm spying from the shadows or anything. It was real cheeky of you to try to keep me in the dark so I couldn't do that. What gives you the right? I didn't intend to make you feel left out. I was merely concerned, Your Highness. And I'm perfectly within rights to do so as your appointed guardian and protector. Celeste, do you know what a guardian does? They guard. But you seem to do a lot of yapping. Being your knight doesn't mean I'm subservient to you. My orders to keep you out of trouble come first and foremost. Let me be clear, Your Highness. It's true that I saw to it that this whole affair with the guild didn't reach your ears, but frankly, it was for your own good. And not just because of the dangers posed to you by the dungeons either. I didn't want to crush Your Highness's dreams. Crush my dreams? What's that supposed to mean? What it means is the chances of those dungeons getting opened while His Majesty draws breath are zilch. Says who? You? I wasn't aware you were the leading expert on what my father thinks. Don't get smart with me. Just grow up and accept that an adventure like that will never, ever happen in this... Whoa! Huh? Ouch! Right in the nose. I'm terribly sorry. Are you unhurt? That's what happens if you dash around corners like that. Hold on. Why are you inside the castle in the first place? Sorry for bashing into you, mister. Doesn't look like you're worse for wear, though, so whatever. Well, see ya. No offense, but I'm kinda over this place, so I'm gonna get back to my pad. Hey, wait just a... And he's gone. What in the world was that? Your guess is as good as mine. Well, I've got more important things to worry about, like getting in on that meeting. Your Highness? Listen up. I'm about to open this door nice and wide to see what's going on, okay? Nothing sneaky or underhanded, so you don't dare speak up and blow my cover. That sounds pretty sneaky to me. Shh! Okay, here goes. Easy now. Dad. Oh, I beg your pardon. I didn't realize someone was trying to look inside. Okay. You'll have to excuse us, sir. You wouldn't happen to be the guildmaster, would you? Indeed I am. And you are? Nobody special. Not how I imagined you at all. Your Highness. Shh. Not everybody needs to know that I'm the prince. I know, but you mustn't stare at people. It's... Ah, yes. You're expecting a retired warrior or something, I take it. Apologies. I'm just a normal businessman. A businessman? Yes. I see the dungeons as an economic opportunity. In fact, I just spoke with His Majesty to suggest them as an untapped source of potential wealth. So did he approve you opening up shop? Who's to say? He seemed receptive to the idea, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm with you 100%. Those dungeons could be a huge asset. Your Highness. I appreciate your support. Now, may I be excused? My secretary is probably fed up with waiting for me by now. Sure, see you around. Good day to you. So Father liked the idea, huh? It's good news. Your Highness, the dungeons aren't playgrounds full of free items. They're extremely dangerous. You understand that, don't you? These aren't gold mines, they're hazards. You're treating them far too lightly. Alright, time to provide some backup. Father's already positive, so let's give him a little extra push, shall we? Your Highness! Father! I heard the big news. A man came by looking to open a guild here in Lukios, didn't he?
Well, you see... No, I mustn't say. I promised Celeste not to utter a word of this to Prince Canaan.
Well, Your Majesty, that was, that little scheme is already busted. I just spoke with the guildmaster myself. Yep, what he said.
Oh, really? Well, that's a relief. Now, don't be so hard on him, Canaan. Celeste has his reasons.
Fine. Thank you, Your Majesty.
So, what brings you here?
Here's my 2 cents. I think the guildmaster makes great points. We should definitely give him a business license and unseal the dungeons. Your Highness. I don't think there's anything wrong in making a modest living off agriculture, per se. But without some stimulus here and there, we'll go stagnant and enter a period of decline, and then...
You think we should unseal them?
Huh? Your Majesty?
I've been thinking that too recently. Especially after talking with the guildmaster, like, 1 or 2 can't hurt, right?
Exactly, Father. Your Majesty, why the change of heart? Before, you said you didn't want to mess with the status quo or put your subjects at risk by opening the dungeons up. Did you not?
But I heard that monsters hardly ever stray from the dungeon proper. As long as we keep the adventurers on a tight leash, they shouldn't pose a risk to our town's welfare.
But, Your Majesty, you can't just... Magnificent! I knew you'd make the right decision, Father. I have so much respect for you.
You really mean that? Golly, you're making me blush.
Your Majesty, please give this a little more thought. If you open these dungeons, His Highness will join the ranks of the adventurers and go out on a wild spree. Karate chop. Ow! Quit throwing baseless accusations around, Celeste. Now come on. Father's had a hard day, so let's get this out of his hair. Let me just say it one more time. I think opening the dungeons and allowing a guild is a great idea.
You might be right.
Well, sorry to bother you. We'll be taking our leave now. 1 week later. Alright, it's perfect. I knew this day would come, so I secretly bought this equipment in preparation. Dang, do I look good. Too good. It's like I was born for adventure. Saving up my allowance was totally worth it. Now I've just got one little problem. How am I going to get out of this castle without getting caught by Celeste? Truth is, I sent him to go check on the status of the guild to give himself an opening. But just in case, I should use the window. To give myself an opening, rather. The window, huh? Whoa! With your lack of training in that flimsy gear, jumping from there will be enough to finish you for good. You sneaky... It's bad manners to barge in without knocking, you know? Two can play at that game. It's equally rude to double-cross someone after sending them out on an errand. But you didn't even go. How could I? I had a nagging feeling you were up to something. What a coincidence. I just got a nagging feeling, too. A feeling that my teeny-tiny, perfectly reasonable wish to see the guild with my own two eyes is about to be stamped out by my cruel, uncaring retainer. You're quite talented at jabbering on and on. Jabbering? Well, I never. I know exactly what you're planning. You intend to slip out from under my nose, assume a false identity, register at the guild, infiltrate the dungeon, and then save the day, or something along those lines. Am I wrong? Gah! I must ask that you reconsider. Reality is a harsh mistress. Even if you pay a visit to the guild, they aren't going to give you any work. You sure about that? I'm positive. Those are cold, hard facts. I see what you're implying. You're saying that I'm not strong enough. Not by a long shot. Huh? Well, yes, but... You're saying that there's no way anyone would ever hire me as an adventurer, even though you know it's been my dream for as long as I can remember. Your Highness, I may have spoken out of turn, but the requirements to become an adventurer are quite rigorous, you see. Oh, they're really that stringent? Yes. And I'd never hoped to meet them, never ever in a million years? Yes. So then there's no harm in me visiting. I beg your pardon? If you're so sure there's no chance in me getting hired there, that means nothing bad could possibly happen if I go. Nothing bad? No, well, you leaving the castle is already bad. Who cares about that little technicality? I'm calling your bluff, Celeste. That's a big technicality. Let's go already. Here's my wager. If they refuse my application like you say they will, then I promise never to set foot anywhere near the guild again. What? But in exchange, you have to promise that in the unlikely event I do get accepted, you won't meddle in whatever I do after, including sneaking out of the castle. Deal? That's quite the proposal. You just said with confidence that there was no chance of me ever getting hired there, so accepting is your best chance of stopping me for good, wouldn't you say? Your Highness, are you sure you're okay with this? Sure as can be. Because it's not like I need to be a member to go into the dungeon anyway. Understood. To the guild, then. Great. By the way, this seems like as fine a time as any to mention that there are guild personnel stationed at the dungeons to bar undocumented adventurers from entry. Ah! Now let us proceed post-haste, Your Highness. And do know that if you're rejected, I'll inform the relevant authorities to keep an eye out for you. You sly son of a... At long last, here we are. So this is what a real guild is like. Hey, Celeste! What should I say when I go in?
Whatever you want, I suppose? You don't need to be so formal about it.
Casual then? Okay. Alright, all good. Let's go. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Come and get some!
That's too casual.
A challenger approaches.
I think you have the wrong house. The dojo's down the street.
Fuck you!
I beg your pardon?
It's you, the Guildmaster. I didn't expect you to be here.
How'd you know I'm the Guildmaster? Have we crossed paths somewhere before?
Huh?
Sorry, but I'm not good with faces. I had these glasses made a long time ago, and they're the wrong prescription.
Oh, I see. Well, that's convenient. Your Highness. Shh, it's just Kanan from now on, got it?
Pardon?
Sorry, don't mind us. Anyway, Mr.
Lostheart. Raven Lostheart.
Mr. Lostheart, I'm an aspiring adventurer. May I register with this guild?
You're gonna say no, right? Please?
Shut it, Celeste.
That depends on your qualifications. I don't mean to be disparaging, but your frame is rather slight. Might you be a mage?
Yep, you guessed it.
What spells have you mastered?
Just flame arrow. I've only studied the basics.
How about your swordsmanship? You know what? Never mind. What's your combat record like?
Pretty sure I could take a can-can, no problem.
How many levels have you accumulated?
1.
1, you say?
Yep, 1.
Oh boy.
Also, for those not familiar with the Alisoft lore, can-cans are like... Can-cans are basically the Magikarp of this world. They don't do jack shit. Literally anybody could defeat one.
Understood. Just fill out this form.
What? Sweet.
I beg you to reconsider. Do you have any idea how complicated you just made my whole life with that statement? And forget that. Are you really okay with taking an adventurer this wimpy?
Oh, no you don't, Celeste. Trying to talk him out of it is cheating.
Is there some issue with me hiring him?
Yes, as a matter of fact. Celeste, I told you that's cheating. Now take the loss and move on.
Then the form, please. Let's see. Looks good to me. That concludes your provisional registration.
Provisional registration? So he's not a real member yet, right?
Yes. You won't be officially registered with us until you complete your first mission.
That's fine. Assign us a task, please. Preferably something absurdly difficult. Nice try, Celeste. No matter how hard it is, I'll finish it regardless. Just you watch.
I see. In that case... Oh, this one looks perfect. Now listen closely. There's an old weapon shop on the street adjacent to us.
Uh-huh.
Behind it is a newspaper building. Please inform them that the Guildmaster wishes to receive the daily paper starting tomorrow.
Huh?
Here's 40 gold up front. Oh, not for you. For the man who runs the paper. There should be 10 gold in change, so you can keep that as allowance. Or rather, as compensation. Do you accept?
What? That's a chore you give to a little kid. Okay, I'm in. Lord Kanan.
You have a deadline of 3 days to complete this task. Good luck. Try not to get lost.
Thanks. Appreciate the warning. I'm finished. Even His Highness can handle this job. It's like a child's errand. No, worse. Even an infant could crawl its way over here in 3 entire days. Perhaps His Highness will take it as an insult and refuse to complete it. The very reaction I was dreading. Alright, my first job. What a milestone. I better give it my all. But I can't let my guard down. There might be traps along the way.
I should be so lucky.
Let's see. To get to the papers, you just turn the corner from the weapon shop, right? Oh, could it be that building right there? Alright, I'll make sure they get the message.
Is this truly a job befitting a prince of a sovereign nation?
Where am I going? Is this a bug? Huh? My stomach's rumbling all of a sudden.
That's only natural from all the walking around we're doing. Now, this is important, Your Highness. I need you to promise me something.
Well, this is awfully sudden. What is it?
You see this number up here? It represents your current level of satiety. The lower it is, the hungrier you are.
Okay.
When it reaches 0, I must ask that you return to the castle at once. If you're out too late, His Majesty and Prince Lilon are sure to worry.
Yeah. I guess there's no point in all this if they catch on to me. Alright, I'll head home before dinner. I still don't know if I'm supposed to be able to see anything or not. Okay, I'm pretty hungry, so I guess that's enough adventuring for today. What? Huh? What's with that reaction? You're the one who said to go back to the castle. Make up your mind.
No, sorry, that's fine. In fact, it's great, I never imagined such a simple errand could become an expedition spanning multiple days.
I sure worked hard today. I better do my best to finish my mission tomorrow. Well, time to turn in. Today I'll make it to the newspaper building for sure. Just you watch.
A normal person would have already made it there in the time you spent giving yourself a pep talk.
I genuinely... Okay, if it takes one more day, I'm gonna look up a walkthrough just to make sure I'm not supposed to see just a green screen. Okay, the walkthrough says nothing about it, but yeah, it says the first dungeon is called the Stone Walls Dungeon, which doesn't sound like where I am, so I'm gonna guess I'm supposed to get lost. But we'll see. Hunger index seems to be going down slower than before. I guess that's enough for today.
Your Highness, today was the deadline for the job you undertook.
Really? It was? Rats. Gracious.
To think you couldn't even finish a single small errand. Though, I'm grateful in the end.
If I get a second chance, I'll definitely succeed. You'll see. Game over. What the fuck? Okay, well, I'm gonna skip all this. One moment, please. So, it turns out that the copy that I downloaded from archive.org was fucked. So, the wiki has a separate download link for the patch itself. Like, archive.org has a pre-patched copy, but, the wiki has just the patch by itself. So what I did was, I downloaded the separate patch and replaced the files in the pre-patched game with the patch itself, and that fixed it. So here we go. Whoa, could this be...
It's a treasure chest.
A treasure chest? Now it really feels like an adventure. I found it, so I get to open it, right? Right?
Yes, that's generally how it works.
Great, then open it I shall. Ugh, this lid's pretty heavy. That's how you can tell it's the real deal, I guess.
Whoa, wait, don't hold it like that. What if it were to slam down on your fingers?
Well, I'd scream for starters.
And that's the least of your worries. If the chest were booby-trapped,
then I'd lose HP.
Don't approach it so haphazardly.
Just watching has my stomach in knots. Then what do you suggest? That I give up this sweet loot? What if a legendary blade is inside? No, it doesn't even need to be a legendary blade. Even if it's one measly healing item, it's my first ever treasure chest. Fine, alright. Allow me to open it instead. I'll give you whatever's inside. Nice, works for me. Adds to the feel of adventuring as a party.
If you say so. Well, here goes nothing. I got it open. Let's see. It's an ibuprofen.
Nice. Who's that?
Hello, running errands? Aren't you a dear?
Yep, you're welcome. Against my better judgment, I'm gonna try this chest. Okay, another ibuprofen. Okay, skill shop Frambois. What kind of store is this? Doesn't look like they sell newspapers. Well, it's... This is a skill shop, rookie.
Oh, hello there.
Hello. I don't recall meeting you before. Are you this shop's... Yes, I'm the owner. Call me Marielle. Marielle, is it? I'm Kanan, and this is Celeste.
It's a pleasure.
So, how'd you know I was a rookie adventurer? That much is obvious. You hardly have any skills equipped, and you're so baby-faced and innocent. I look baby-faced?
I don't think that should come as news.
Oh my, I'm sorry. Then you want to become a battle-hardened veteran as quickly as possible, right? Yeah, I do. Then you better amass as many skills as you can. The best adventurers are those with the widest variety of techniques in their arsenal. Okay, but what are skills anyway? How do I get more of them? Yes, well, in your circumstance, you're best off thinking about them as abilities you need for dungeon exploration. As for how you get them, just walk around the dungeon. You'll figure it out naturally. Naturally? Yes, naturally. There's a whole cornucopia of skills ranging from indispensable to comes in handy, but the vast majority are combat skills. Combat skills?
Like flame arrow, my lord.
Yes. If you run into monsters while in a dungeon, a battle's sure to start, right? That's when you attack or escape, or maybe lob a flame arrow at them. Those are combat skills. But watch out, because if you don't equip them at this shop before going out, you won't be able to do anything, even run away. Goodness. Oh, but just changing skills is free of charge, so no worries there. That said, I do have skills for sale, and I wouldn't complain if you bought them. Right. Hey, can I ask you something? What is it? How do you make enough money to survive, Marielle? That, my friend, is a secret. Uh-huh.
Walked right into that one.
Well, see you around. If you need to equip skills, you know where to find me. Drop by and I'll give you a hand. Yeah, I'll be counting on you when the time comes.
When the time comes, huh? I wonder about that.
Good luck out there. Okay, is this it? Huh? This looks like some kind of shop, but the entrance is locked.
Seems the shopkeeper's away right now.
Just when I finally got the chance to snoop around. Darn. There's a big doggy in the way.
Must belong to one of the locals.
Hey, puppy. Sorry, but could you get out of the road?
Ruff.
Don't just say ruff. Move. I'm asking you nicely.
Ah! Your Highness, it's just a cute little dog. Don't let it get under your skin. We can come back later.
Alright, let's take a look at the map. Okay. So looks like I cannot explore beyond... Yeah, I can't go beyond the dark part. Is this the weapon shop? This is Samaraya, the finest armory in all the nation. The finest in the nation is this?
Yes. Aren't you glad you live in such a peaceful country?
Like I'll let that get me down. Give me a minute to collect myself. Okay, done. Why don't we drop in while we're here? I've always wanted to check it out. Wow. So this is what the inside of an armory looks like.
I've been meaning to ask, how did you acquire the equipment you're currently wearing?
Through mail order.
Mail order. Can I help you with something?
Oh, it's the shopkeeper. Well, I guess he can't, no. There's plenty I'd like to buy, but I don't have the money for it right now.
A window shopper, then. Sorry, just touring the facilities. We'll leave right away.
Speak for yourself. I want to look around a little longer.
No, you're bothering the shopkeeper. Take your time. If we sold anything shoddy enough to break just by looking, I'd soon be out of a job. Window shop all you like. But know that this is no place for children. We'll only accept money that you worked hard to earn on your own.
Oh, I see.
Lord Canaan.
Alright, I'll be back. You can count on that.
Sure. The owner's quite a stickler.
Sure is. That just means I'll have to finish this job so I can come back with my own salary to spend. What's with that look?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Weirdo.
His resolve is admirable, but I shouldn't be encouraging him.
Oh, the dog's gone. Alright. We've arrived. This looks like the newspaper building.
After a long and grueling journey.
Hey, anyone here?
The owner must be out.
Then we have a problem. How will I finish my all-important quest?
I'd prefer you didn't, but, well, it's not like they'll be back for all eternity, or it's not like they'll be away for all eternity. Let's just come back later.
It can't wait until later. Mr. Lostheart gave me a deadline.
I didn't say wait until tomorrow, just give it till evening and...
Huh? Hey, it's the guys from the castle. Is that? Sup? What are you two up to? Casing the joint? I take offense to that. Just messing with ya. If you're looking for the shopkeeper, he's not here right now. This is when he goes out to collect his fees. Oh, I see. Any idea when he'll be back? Not sure. But I need to talk with him too. I can relay a message if you want. But I'm the one who took on this task. I can't just shunt it on someone else.
Lord Canaan.
It's fine. Just accept the help. What do you want me to tell him? Okay, well, you know the Adventurers Guild that just opened up? The owner wants to start getting the paper delivered. Oh, so that's it. Even better. I'll pass it on. Then is this money the upfront payment? Here you go, your 10 gold reward. Huh? Wait, did you just...
He left.
He swallowed her explanation pretty quick. Maybe he works for the guild?
Who knows?
Well, enough about him. As long as the guild gets the paper tomorrow morning, my job's done. That means I win the bet.
All you can do is pray for divine... All I can do is pray for divine intervention at this point. Though I'm halfway to giving up hope completely.
Well, someone's a sore loser. Your liege just made a huge career move. Shouldn't you be congratulating me?
Going from a prince to a mercenary for hire isn't what I'd call rising through the ranks.
Come on, enough with the sarcasm. Our job's done, so let's get back to the castle. Ah, what a productive day. I hope the next job is tougher.
Indeed. Maybe next they'll send you to the butcher or grocer shop to pick up ingredients for that night's dinner.
Yeah, bring it on! Well, I'm going back to my room. Not a word to anyone about our bet, got it? Yes, I heard you the first 10 times. Good. What are you two talking about there? Oh, it's brother. Prince Lignum.
Come to think of it, I haven't seen either of you all day.
Some days are just like that. I was studying in my room the whole time.
Oh, I see. I applaud your zeal.
Well, I'd better get going. Good night, brother. Celeste, keep your mouth shut or else.
Yes, Your Highness. He was practically skipping through the halls. Something good happened to him?
Nothing in particular. I'd better retire to my quarters as well.
Indeed.
Well then, pleasant dreams, Prince Lignum.
Thanks.
Oh, Prince Lignum.
What is it?
About tomorrow's paper.
The paper?
No, issuing a recall on it would surely cause a commotion among the citizenry. Never mind. It's nothing. Please just forget I spoke.
Well, if you say so.
I'll be taking my leave then.
Indeed.
Prince Canaan. Wow. Barring any natural disasters or industry-wide strikes, I'm officially a guild member from tomorrow on. My heart's racing just thinking about it. Will I even be able to sleep tonight? I was starting to get a little worried when he said he'd pass my description to the authorities, but my gamble paid off. That ought to show you, Celeste. Still... Celeste seemed really worried. I wonder if he'll come with me tomorrow, too.
Prince Canaan.
He learned quite a bit from that one little chore. I can't stop him now, but even if I could, maybe I shouldn't? I'm supposed to be his guardian and protector. What's the right thing to do? The next day. So you are tagging along again. You know I can just report back to you later with the results, right?
No, in this circumstance, I'd rather hear the answer with my own ears.
Whatever. Let's hurry to the guild.
Yes.
Coming through.
Oh, the gentleman from yesterday. Welcome.
No time for pleasantries. Tell me, how'd it turn out?
How'd what turn out? Oh, you must mean the paper.
Yeah, did it get delivered?
Yes, I received it. All thanks to you.
It was delivered, huh? So does that mean I'm...
Yes. As promised, you are formally inducted into our Adventurers Guild.
Awesome! I finally did it! That means no more meddling, Celeste.
Yes. How about your companion?
Huh? What?
Oh, are you two not in a party? I assumed you would work as a team.
Oh, no,
We would like to form a party.
Celeste?
If my lord doesn't mind, of course.
No, I guess not.
Could I have a registration form, please? Thank you for joining.
Say something.
I thought you'd be even more fed up with me.
Why's that?
I assumed you'd take it as yet another attempt to stop you from adventuring.
That wasn't why you did it?
No, well, I figured if I can't stop you, then I may as well try and protect you.
I was surprised when you didn't rat me out to my brother, to be honest.
Well, that's because you've shown exceptional growth.
Hey, Celeste. I actually thought this might happen, so I prepared a gift to help kick off our new partnership.
What?
I couldn't possibly accept a... Come on, aren't we close enough for you to drop the humble act? I mean, you're always acting like you're my personal bodyguard or something.
That's, well, sorry?
Don't apologize. It sounds weird coming from you. Now hurry up and stick your leg out.
My leg?
Yeah, for your gift. The design's nothing fancy, but it's pretty, right?
An anklet? But having my liege take a knee before me would be... I need to mentally prepare myself for this.
I already put it on while you were talking, so what do you think?
Thank you very much.
You see, I'd feel bad if you had to fret over me all the time, so I took this out of the castle storeroom. Huh? Ugh! What? My strength is fading. Your Highness, what did you do to... We can't have one person doing all the heavy lifting if we're going on an adventure as a duo. It has to be a two-way street. Luckily, I found this awesome anklet. The text to revert your level to 1. What? I'll lean on you and you'll lean on me. We'll help each other out. I'm in your corner. What have you done? How do I remove this accursed trinket? Apparently it comes off when you reach your former level. If I recall, you were around 40, right? You have a long way to go. That'll make it all the more satisfying. You are absolutely, positively... Let's both train hard, yeah? We're in this together. Give me back my wasted years! Ugh. Yes, I would like to save the game. Need water. Alright, so that was the prologue. That was the prologue of His Royal Highness Level 1. So if you enjoyed this video, then no further actions required on your part, and we'll see you next episode.